I'm feeling drawn to angel numbers. I said angel number. That's weird. You could be seeing a lot of angel numbers recently. We have moonstone, heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. So you might be receiving angel numbers, which is basically your spirit team, your spirit guides, trying to get your attention. And it's very interesting. We have the, it's a moonstone, but it's flashing like a labradorite. And I was trying to find an angle, like setting this up, where y'all could see the flash on this labradorite, but I couldn't quite figure it out, and I didn't care that much. But my point being with the labradorite, you know, it can very much heighten your ability to channel and to receive information, like spiritual downloads, so it's very instantaneous. And sometimes when it's so instantaneous, you can trick yourself into thinking you imagined it, you know, like when I find like you're really tapping into your intuition, a lot of times the answer just downloads into your head before you can even finish the question, like before you can even fully formulate the question. It's so instantaneous. And so what I'm hearing is like energetic match. It's sort of like in the moment that you make the decision to ask, you're already such an energetic match. It just sinks down, it locks into place. So something is just snapping into place. You are understanding now. And yeah, so you really need to be listening to yourself. You may have some kind of complex about not really being psychic or not really having an intuition. Like you may have kind of confused ideas around what that actually looks like in a person. So, you know, you might be struggling with your own lack of awareness around your intuition. If you hear that beeping, don't worry. It's simply my dehumidifier telling me it's full. Well, it's interesting I was saying things snapping into place, and that was not a very succinct card shuffle. Like it sort of flopped. Something is just not quite right. It's like your body knows. I was gonna say your hyper intelligence knows. Your higher self knows. Your higher self knows something. You may be getting in the way of yourself seeing this truth. I feel like I have to shuffle this deck a lot. I apologize. So let's dig further into this situation. Intuition. There we go. There's the moon. Yes. So it's like I think we're aware of certain internal defense mechanisms and walls of like denial and this sort of thing that we are trying to. I'm like seeing a room full of booby traps, and we are just trying to carefully walk around these traps and not trigger them. We're just trying to like get around it. You're trying to gain clarity because you're aware of how maybe emotionally you might not be seeing clearly. And I just saw this blue jay feather flip over when I said that. So the blue jay to me is definitely uses its voice. Like if you have ever heard a blue jay, they sound wild. But I found this actually when I was traveling and I was out vacationing, like walking around where our Airbnb was. And and this was like during a period of time where I was receiving a lot of blue jay feathers, and it was connected with a very strong message of using your voice to speak out, to warn others of danger to the degree that it's even self-sacrificing, because blue jays naturally have the ability to warn people or warn other like birds and squirrels and stuff about any predator birds like eagles that would be trying to eat smaller birds like blue jay. But blue jay will sort of risk their hide to alert. And blue jays, because they are in the corvid, the raven family, they have insane vocal capability. That's why they make such weird noises. But they have the ability to imitate an eagle so as to throw this eagle off its game, thinking that there might be competition or something around, in an attempt to sort of scare away that eagle. So there's something about the blue here on that and this blue jay feather that flipped over that really connects with that message about being smart, seeing truth, clarity, and being able to sort of dip in and out of the shadow realm, as in like the subconscious realm, and grounding this. I don't know, it's like you're purifying yourself from what I think is probably bad information. Like I almost have this image or feeling of someone, like you may have really cared about someone, so it could be like your girlfriend, your brother, your friend, or someone, and possibly that someone had a problem with another person who's kind of unrelated to you, and they may have told you a bunch of stuff about this person that maybe gave you not a good feeling about this person, or you may be wisening up or realizing that somebody was manipulating your feelings around a certain person to kind of pull the wool over your eyes and blind you. Oh my God. I can't make this shit up. Y'all saw me shuffle. There's no cuts, okay? I just pulled the fucking devil card and I just said someone's trying to manipulate the way you feel about someone. And it's like chaining you. Someone is trying to control you. You're feeling this though. You're definitely feeling this. 100,000. Oh my gosh. And so in this sideways position, we have the Seven of Cups, which is that foggy confusion. And there's the blue, right? So you have the gray devil, foggy, misty cloud of confusion, smoke and mirrors, right? But you have that blue jay, truth-telling, clarity kind of energy coming through. very strongly. Okay. So, right off the bat, I mean, zodiac signs don't really matter, but this is giving like toxic Aquarius woman. It doesn't have to be a woman. I'll just describe the energy though. It is somebody who lies and they trick themselves into being delusional to the point where they believe their own lies. And part of this ritual for them is to go around and tell this fake story or this lie to as many people as possible. And it's like repetition to help them remember their own lies. But this person is so delusional, and their biggest problem is that like they can never admit it. They double down, they triple down, they quadruple down. Like they just dig their heels in, and it makes them eventually exposed for being like really fucking crazy. And what I noticed with this like color scheme too, she's got a lot of this gray, which I'm just really associating with that demonic energy attempting to confuse you, right? And we still have this theme, but this is like reversed. Even though it's got that blue, it's like it instead of somebody who speaks the truth honestly, sometimes with cruel bluntness, you have somebody who outright suppresses the truth, does not want the truth, exists exclusively in Delulu, right? And I just instinctively wanted to touch this aquamarine crystal. It's another blue crystal. It's water, like aquamarine connects with the water energy, but it also connects with your throat chakra. And it also connects with creative, like the water, I said, the water element. So that's like sacral chakra, that's creativity, that's feminine. The Queen of Swords, obviously, is like a feminine card. This is somebody who's just like really nasty with their words. Like they just go, all they know how to do is just talk behind people's back and just spin stories and gossip. And I'm feeling it's because they're like bored. They don't have a whole lot going on in their life. Even, if that's because of their life choices, like they're just not doing anything to get a life. They're just like comfortable they're just like resigned to mess with other people's lives. Like, I don't know. I just got this image, like it's somebody who just like, I don't know why it's such a gross metaphor, but they just sort of like wipe their butt and just throw the tissue everywhere. Like it's not a literal thing. It's just energetically, they feel entitled to just like shit on, mess up the vibe, the energy on people, especially just shit on people. And I don't know, it's almost like they want to say, like I'm also hearing someone who's like, oh, well, I'm a victim, like I may be I may be a racist piece of shit, but it's because my dad beat me. And it's kind of like people there are a lot of people who get beat by their parents and they don't grow up to either A, beat their kids, or B, they don't grow up to be fucking racist. Like, even if your parents were racist or whatever, you don't have to like, I don't know. The point is though, is that this person just lies, and like it's like she's covered in storm clouds. Like all this person does is just brew these smoke and mirrors, these like dark gray devil storm clouds to just muddy up the clear blue sky. This person has, they don't do healing. This person is what you fucking heal yourself from. That's so messed up. That's so sad. Use your intuition. This person has been lying to you, and I feel like they're lying to you about another person, and it's someone you don't really know that well. That's why they were able to confuse you. Because you really don't know this person. All you really know about this person is either through brief interactions, or you've literally never, like, you've only really ever gotten information about this person from this person who is coming out as this reversed Queen of Swords energy. So, let's pull this. Oh my God. And so when we ask, this is like the root of the situation, maybe what we don't see, what's not obvious, okay, is that this person spoke out. That's what the problem is. That's why this person is running their mouth about another person. This other person is a King of Swords upright. So this is somebody who has integrity. This is somebody who tells the truth. And sometimes it hurts. That's what I'm feeling. And I think maybe that this person told a bunch of truth to this Queen of Swords reversed person. And like, honestly, the King of Swords isn't known for being the nicest, you know? King or Queen of Swords energy, they aren't known for their tact. But it's not even a matter, like, it doesn't matter how sweet or kind or sugar-coated the truth would have been handed on a silver platter to this Queen of Swords. She just hates truth, period. Hates healing, hates clarity, and that's the real issue here. Honestly, it has nothing to do with someone lacking tact, you know, maybe, but it doesn't matter, because this person, this person is going out of their way, almost like wasting their time and energy to try and tell you something to make your life better. Because all lies do is poison you over time. They make you vulnerable to devil energy because you're not embracing a life of truth. And that's the only way to actually feel free, right? Because this devil energy is about being chained. It's not about being free, okay? So let me pull some more cards. Literally, what the fuck? So we have the Empress card coming out on top. It's like somebody talking shit, you know, and it might even be, okay, because now I'm feeling two different things with this Empress card, though. It's like, I don't even think, okay, now I'm starting to feel like this person isn't even this, like, cruel, tactless, brutal honesty, like tough love kind of person. I think that person is usually an Empress energy, which is like an extreme nurturer, you know? That's like going to grandma's house and getting cookies and Kool-Aid and kisses and praise, and like she's nurturing and loving. It's a sweetheart, you know? It's like a delicate, I don't know, like it's like a pregnant woman or something, but like in her prime, on her best day. Maybe not when you're like throwing up and moody, but it's somebody who's just, why would you ever want to hurt them or come after them? Or how could you even say anything bad about this person who is so generous, especially with their love? Somebody who will breathe love and praise into your natural skills to support you and assist you. Like, this is a mom who's like, you know how there's that saying, it's like, oh, a face only a mother could love. But like, that's the thing, she embodies this like unconditional love. Like, it doesn't matter if you're ugly or this or that or the other. But it's like this Queen of Swords person did something, just went too far. And I'm almost feeling like it was multiple things. And it got to a point where this Empress person switched into masculine King of Swords energy and put this person in their place. And that's why this is a whole thing. It's a whole mess, right? So near future, you have Queen of Cups reversed. So it just feels very much like it's like a spiteful person, a spiteful, and I feel like it's like a dark empath, or somebody who, someone who is addicted to other people's negative energy. They are a vampire. It's like that's why they so totally don't believe in healing. All they believe in is feeding off of other people so that they feel better temporarily, despite that compounding how awful they're going to feel later, and continually as this habit pattern just goes on and it never stops. It just makes you a worse and worse and worse vampire. So I just feel like, this is not the first time that this Queen of Swords has done this to a person. It seems like it's their MO. This is a real messed up, because especially with the Queen of Cups reversed, it's like a lot of times it'll be someone who's like pretending to be a psychic, or pretending to be like a nurturing psychic that's giving you loving insight and guidance and clarity on a situation, but it's literally the exact opposite. It's somebody who is trying to manipulate you, confuse you, deceive you. They want you to be delusional. That's why I felt that, like, delusional energy strongly. Yeah, but you feel fine. Your attitude about this situation is like, your worth. Sunshine. You know your worth. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be shining your sunshine on this Queen of Swords person anymore. I think you need to start putting up some boundaries and going somewhere else, because I feel like you've been spilling, like, that's what I see, like spilling cups or spilling water. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't realize the recording cut off. So, I pulled a bunch of other cards. But I was talking about water energy and spilling your cups, and this person being a vampire. So, as opposed to being like upright, where, this is somebody giving you insight, who's very emotionally in tune, you have somebody who's like an emotional predator, they're like, they just want to feed off of your astral energy, which is generated by your emotions, and they sort of like feed off of the thing about dark psychics is like they feed off of this high, and they're feeding their ego, of like, it's just exciting to push the button and watch the lights go, but there isn't real wisdom behind possibly what, I'm not saying that bad psychics can't even tell you certain things. It's pretty simple to just lay cards down and read from a book what the meaning is, but it doesn't matter, because if you're connecting with toxic astral spirits, then you're just insane. You're always going to be wrong about something in a critical way that makes you just like a critical fail, okay? So we pulled this Queen of Pentacles, and I was talking about you no longer shining this sunshine into this person's life, because they're just a black pit. They never want to heal, never want to grow. They just want to be dark. They just want to satisfy their needs, their ego. It's like a very immature, selfish, it's like, if I can't have the house, I'm just going to burn it down then. If I can't, whatever, I don't know. It's spiteful. self-sabotaging. This person hurts themselves and allows others to hurt them all the fucking time because they stand to benefit from it in some fucking way that they've ascertained, or that's their judgment, that's just normal, is that you just let people hurt you. And it's sad. We can understand, like, it's sad how it gets to a person being that way, but we have to protect ourselves. And so I feel like, somebody looks at you like fresh meat, something they can manipulate, that they can use that to get that that energy from. And it's very much like a spiritual energy, but also I feel like, yeah, they just see how they stand to benefit from you. But I think you're being offered a fresh slate, a clean slate, or a new opportunity with this clarity, with this change in perception, where you're finally starting to see a certain person for who they truly are, which is someone who is incapable of taking someone's best interest at heart. They cannot, only in ways which they stand to benefit. And in their mind, they're perceiving it like wounds too. That they're just taking the So the longer you stay around this vampiric person, and like, the thing is, all of this, it feels very much community oriented, especially I see two very imbalanced women and an imbalanced male figure, but everything just feels very like toxically codependent. Like I said, this person's got to go to every single person they have access to rehearse their lies, to rehearse their stories, to make it feel real for themselves, and to feed that delusion. And they literally get energy from that. If you stay around this person long term, you're going to lose that sunshine. You're going to lose that sunshine. It's going to feel like depression. Like, the world's just going to feel more gray, literally. And I was saying that gray feels like the demon color of this reading. Like, gray, smoke and mirrors, clouds, like, just, this person doesn't give, this person, it's not that they don't give a fuck, it's that this person is literally incapable of, because they are energetically broken, and they are just like stick in the mud, refusing to do anything about it. So eventually you would find yourself in a place where, like this empress, where you are having to defend yourself, and you have all these people coming against you, like mob mentality, because they think you're some kind of king of the hill, and that you're thinking too high of yourself, and they gotta knock you down a peg or whatever, right? Like, it's not so messed up. But I feel that your angels came through with this card that says, have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it, I'm so sorry. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So, what I just feel like our angels are coming through with that card especially is to, number one, ask your angels for help. And that takes us back to the very beginning, where I had that weird slip up and I was like, angel numbers. Ask your angels to send you angel numbers about this person in this situation. Use your intuition, because you are or have been fed off of. You are like actively being fed off of. It's about lies. It's about lies. It's about people. It's like weird triangulation so they can sort of like put this chain around your neck, like the devil card. Like they just want to, it's like a parasite. They want to just like attach and feed off of that. So on the bottom of the angel deck, we have turquoise, which is more of that blue energy, and it says spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So I think what is being revealed to you through this situation is actually deepening your awareness and relationship with your own spiritual journey. And it's something about, the way this person was able to present to you that was like so deceiving and tricky and hard to see through. And now, like with this sort of Empress King of Swords person being this like sacrificial blue jay, you are now made aware of all of the little signs and hidden intuitions that were there the whole time that you were sort of in denial of. And maybe that's denial's extreme, but just, nose blind too. That's the better word. So this is actually deepening your own. And so I think in the future, what your angels are asking you to do is to not be afraid of this situation, because as you can see, despite this person's best efforts to like talk trash, this, the truth is your reputation will precede you. And clearly this person is still looking like an empress. And all she does is she looks like an empress who can have boundaries, who can literally say no, who can cut someone off who doesn't serve them. And because she can do that, because she's not toxically attached, she can just cut people off and go to the people that actually value her, that actually, can reciprocate and actually grow that love and nurturing and unconditional whatever support, that actually appreciate this mom energy instead of, mocking it and whatever because you're secretly jealous or, and have to, sorry, move the mic. But anyway, so you get it. This has been your messages, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.